Greetings, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Impact with Elle. Today, I wanted to talk to you a little bit about COVID, which I've talked about many times, but I actually read some interesting studies that talked about who had better outcomes from a health standpoint globally based on how they were eating and what they were doing. So, a couple of points I wanted to share with you that I thought were really illuminating. First of all, eating. So it turns out that those countries that eat a lot of fermented foods, such as fermented cabbage, kimchi, kombucha, a lot of things like this, they actually had overall better outcomes with COVID, meaning that the people who got sick had less severe symptoms and a less severe case of the disease if they ate those kinds of fermented foods. So that's a great one. Also, we already know that obesity is a big comorbidity factor, so I would encourage everybody to just generally eat well, focus on a short distance supply chain for your food, which means try to eat local foods if you can. And again, think about adding some fermented foods into your diet. I personally make kombucha, and I love it. I've shared it with a lot of people who don't know what it is, and for the most part, people tend to really like it. It's easy to make, and so I highly recommend exploring that. If you'd like, there'll be links in this, in the details for this episode for how to make that. Another interesting outcome for positive COVID in terms of having less severe circumstances was actually also the vitamin D. So getting out in the sun and spending some time outdoors, even if you're just sitting or going for a walk, but exposing to yourself to some vitamin D from the sun, not necessarily pills, also led to much better outcomes for disease severity. So once again, I've talked about it before, but try to get outside, spend some time in the sunshine. It's good for you in so many ways, but it's also really good for you in terms of COVID. So I hope this is helpful. Please check out the links if you want to explore more, and also subscribe and like my videos. So until next time, have a wonderful day.